Hey there, I recently posted on Facebook about human design analysis benefiting us in our relationships. Somebody asked, Anne asked, well, what does it entail? How does it work? So I thought I would shoot this video. I'm going to share my screen just to give you a quick insight into how it works. So here is my human design. And if you're not familiar with human design, I'm not going to teach all about it, but you can just get visually, based on my birth time, this is my unique human design. And just notice how many different numbers you see here. There's anywhere from 1 to 64. And anyway, you can kind of get just visually here how complex it is, how much detail there is. Everything that you see, every number and everything that's colored in, it all indicates something unique about me. And relationship human design analysis always begins with the individuals understanding their own human design. So any relationship is always going to work more smoothly when the two individuals involved are self-aware and living within the limitations of their uniqueness and loving themselves. And then when the partner or the other person in the relationship can understand how you're designed and you understand how they're designed, and you can support each other to live inside of that. And human design is all about reducing resistance and friction in our movement through life and in our relationships, and as well as internally in our own bodies, by relaxing into the way that we are designed and letting the mechanics of that play out. So here's my design, and then I'll just show you, just to give you an example of how different somebody's design can be. This is my oldest son, Jacob. He's what we call a reflector, and he has all his own unique activations. And then it just so happens that none of his 9 energy centers are defined. So he's a wide open lunar being. He really takes in the energy of his environment and the people around him. And I could share more, but the point is, just visually, you can see how different is he than me. And then here's my wife, Rochelle, and she and I have a lot of commonalities actually in human design. Yet if you meet us, we're two very, very different human beings as well. And so I understand her design. I understand what works well for her, how she's designed to move through life, how she's designed to make decisions, what her bigger life purpose is, what her strengths are, the places where she's prone to getting distracted and overwhelmed, to picking up limiting beliefs. What are her triggers? What are her needs? What are her love languages? All of this is present in the design and available. And then what we can do is take two designs and map them on top of each other. And when we map them on top of each other, again, this is actually now the design of our couple. When we're together in aura, when we're near each other, it's almost like a quantum happens in which something new is formed by the combination of our energetics. And so with every unique human being that we're in relationship with, especially when we're in person with them, we have this very unique energetic experience, and this gives you the map. And everything you see here tells the story. Each aspect tells part of the story of our relationship. The fact that we both have the 63-4 channel, the fact that we meet halfway in 2 different channels. She has the 31 and I have the 7 here. She's green and I'm blue. I have the 9 and she has the 52 down here. What does that mean? What does it mean that all 9 of these centers are filled up? Not every relationship is like that. What does it mean that these lower energy centers, these 5 energy centers, are cut off from these? If you look carefully, you'll see that there are gaps between all these, the lower and the upper centers. That's very meaningful. What does it mean that I have an entire channel in the 1858 and she only has halfway? All of this tells the story of our relationship. With greater awareness about our unique individual designs as well as the relationship design, then we can really see it and feel it clearly. And what happens is through that awareness, there can be greater compassion, understanding. We understand what is the nature of the relationship, what is not really going to change. And a lot of it actually is about relaxing into the way things are, not to put up with completely unhealthy or dysfunctional behaviors or dynamics, but through awareness, oftentimes, and through acceptance, oftentimes things shift, things settle, and then transformation of our experience can occur, always within the limitations of the design. So I hope this gives you, I know that if you've never heard of human design or you're brand new to it, you probably have a lot of questions, but I hope this gives you just a general visual idea of how detailed and specific human design can be and how much information you can get about yourself and your relationships. If you'd like to learn more about human design, if you go to my website, Coach with Lucas, on the scheduling page at the top, I do have a video that is an introduction to human design. It's going to give you greater detail and walk you through the various elements of design that I just showed you and what you can expect to experience in a reading. I hope this was helpful. This was fun to create. If you have further questions or thoughts, I'd love to hear them. I'm happy to reply and clarify anything further. Thank you. Have a great day.